Alright, welcome, my fellow seekers of truth, wisdom, and possibly a decent cup of coffee. If you've ever wondered, who am I really? Or, why do I keep making the same mistakes over and over? Or even, am I secretly a genius who just hasn't been discovered yet? You, my friend, are in the right place. Pause for effect. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of self-discovery, personal growth, and unlocking your true potential. Sounds fancy, right? But don't worry, we're keeping this fun, exciting, and definitely not one of those close your eyes and visualize kind of talks. Unless you want to, of course. This is a conversation between us, like two friends chatting over coffee. So, get comfy and let's explore this journey together. Self-discovery is often viewed as an abstract or esoteric concept, something that people think they can only experience through deep meditation or intense moments of solitude. But the truth is, self-discovery is much more practical and accessible than many realize. It is the gateway to creating the life we truly want to live, one that aligns with our core values, passions, and deepest desires. At the start of any journey, whether physical, emotional, or intellectual, setting the tone is crucial. Self-discovery provides the groundwork for all that comes next. Think about it. How can you make the best decisions about your future if you don't know who you are right now? When you truly know yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and passions, you can make decisions that are not only more aligned with your true self, but also lead to more satisfaction in every area of your life. The decisions you make about your career, relationships, hobbies, and personal goals will reflect your authentic desires rather than those imposed by external influences. Have you ever noticed that sometimes you find yourself in the same situation over and over again, whether in relationships, work, or even in your personal goals? This is often due to unexamined beliefs and patterns. By diving into self-discovery, you can begin to identify and break these patterns, unlocking your true potential. Knowing who you are, what makes you tick, what excites you, and what holds you back, helps you build confidence in your decisions. It fosters a sense of self-assurance that helps you to move through life with greater clarity and purpose. The key takeaway here is simple but powerful. Self-discovery doesn't have to be intimidating. Think of it as a journey of exploration where the more you uncover about yourself, the more confident and capable you become in creating the life you've always wanted. It's not about perfection, but about progress, awareness, and alignment with your true self. Imagine this, you're playing a video game but you don't even know what character you are. Are you a warrior, a wizard, a sneaky rogue? You wouldn't even know where to start in the game, right? You'd likely keep pressing random buttons and hoping something works. Unfortunately, this is how many of us approach life when we don't fully understand our strengths, weaknesses, or unique talents. We may be talented in some areas but fail to leverage that potential because we haven't taken the time to understand ourselves. Self-discovery is the process of figuring out what makes you tick. It's about uncovering the unique qualities, strengths, and weaknesses that make you the person you are. Understanding yourself allows you to make more informed choices in every area of your life. The importance of this is clear. If you don't know what's truly important to you, how can you align your decisions with your values? If you don't know your strengths, how can you maximize them? If you don't know your weaknesses, how can you work on improving them? In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to fall into autopilot mode. We follow the routines we've created based on past experiences and external pressures, but this isn't necessarily the best way to move forward. Self-discovery helps break us out of that loop and unlocks new possibilities for growth and improvement. Here comes the science. The human brain is a meaning-making machine. It constantly looks for patterns, connections, and purpose in everything it experiences. It's why we can look at a cloud and see a dog, or why conspiracy theories about pigeons being spies take hold in some circles. The brain craves meaning, and this desire for significance is fundamental to self-discovery. Understanding our thoughts, behaviors, and motivations is the key to transforming the meaning we assign to our experiences. We are not passive observers in life. We are active participants, constantly shaping our reality. Think of your brain as a hyperactive detective constantly collecting clues, analyzing evidence, and building a case about who you are. It wants to know your identity, your place in the world, and your role in the grand narrative of life. However, the brain's detective work isn't always accurate. For example, let's say you failed a math test in 3rd grade and a well-meaning teacher says maybe math isn't your thing. Your brain may latch onto this feedback and file it away as evidence. Over time, this might transform into a limiting belief. I'm bad at math. This one seemingly small moment can create a belief that shapes your life for years. But here's the good news. You can rewrite the story. You're not bound by past experiences or negative labels others have placed on you. The beauty of self-discovery is that you get to challenge and change those beliefs, just as you can improve your skills. The key is to uncover these outdated assumptions and consciously choose to let them go. Self-awareness is like a mental flashlight. It allows you to see clearly what's happening inside your own mind. Instead of stumbling through life, reacting to every situation without understanding why you're doing so, self-awareness empowers you to navigate your thoughts and behaviors with purpose. Psychologists agree that self-awareness is one of the most important factors for achieving success and happiness. It's also essential for growth. You need to know where you are before you can figure out where you're going. Without self-awareness, you might feel stuck or trapped in the same patterns. Moreover, self-awareness helps you avoid the one thing everyone dreads: awkward moments. We've all been there, right? Saying something out of turn and then replaying it over and over in our heads for days or even years. Being self-aware allows you to catch yourself before you speak or act in a way that doesn't align with your true intentions. Let's face it, we've all been there, and we've all made those embarrassing mistakes, but that's okay. Through self-awareness, we can learn and grow from those moments. To truly develop self-awareness, we need to ask ourselves the right questions. Think of this as conducting a personal interview. Just like a job interview, where you need to demonstrate your skills and experience, you need to understand your own strengths and areas for growth. Game-changing questions. What truly makes me happy? Ask yourself what brings you joy, what activities make you lose track of time, and what relationships fuel your energy. Understanding this helps you focus on what really matters. What's a mistake I keep repeating? Identify recurring patterns in your life, whether in relationships, work, or personal habits. Recognizing these can help you break free and avoid repeating the same cycle. What am I actually good at? Often, we don't give ourselves enough credit for our natural talents. It's crucial to acknowledge and leverage what comes easily to you, whether it's problem-solving, creativity, or empathy. What fears are holding me back? Fear is a powerful force that keeps us from taking risks and trying new things. By identifying your fears, you can take steps to face and overcome them. What values are most important to me? Values are the compass that guides your decisions. Knowing your core values allows you to live authentically and make choices that align with your true self. How do I respond to challenges and setbacks? Your response to adversity reveals a lot about your resilience and mindset. By reflecting on how you react, you can learn to approach challenges with more grace and determination. By asking these questions and truly reflecting on the answers, you begin to break free from automatic behaviors and start making more conscious, intentional choices in your life. One of the greatest barriers to personal growth is the limiting beliefs we hold about ourselves. These beliefs, often formed in childhood, become ingrained in our minds and shape our actions for years. For example, if you grew up thinking you were bad at public speaking or that you weren't creative, those thoughts can persist throughout adulthood. But the truth is, these beliefs are not facts. They are simply stories you've told yourself based on past experiences. Imagine waking up tomorrow to discover that your entire life has been a simulation and you have superpowers. How would you approach life differently? What risks would you take? How would you challenge yourself? The good news is that you don't need a simulation to unlock your potential. You already have the power to rewrite the narrative of your life. The first step is recognizing those limiting beliefs for what they are, false stories that no longer serve you. Fear is often a major factor that keeps us stuck in limiting beliefs. The fear of failure is universal, but it can be particularly paralyzing if we're constantly judging ourselves or measuring our worth based on success or failure. But what if failure wasn't something to fear, but rather an essential part of growth? Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to recover from setbacks, and to keep going in the face of challenges. It's one of the most important qualities you can develop in your journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Life will throw obstacles your way. This is inevitable. But what sets resilient people apart is their ability to adapt and persevere despite the difficulties they face. One of the most important shifts you can make in your self-discovery journey is adopting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning from failure. This mindset is the foundation of personal growth because it allows you to embrace challenges as opportunities for development rather than threats. As you embark on this journey of self-discovery, it's important